A lot of us was left very confused after discovering that Brick Baby and Loose Cannon were no longer friends behind bars. They were now beefing and at odds. A lot of us was wondering what exactly could y'all be beefing about behind bars. Well, Loose Cannon has dropped a video where he gave his perspective and his reasoning for why apparently him and Brick Baby are no longer cool and where the beef started. Loose Cannon initially recorded this jail call to respond back to Brick Baby going on No Jumper and claiming that he challenged Loose Cannon to a fight 8 times and Loose Cannon denied it all 8 times. Eventually, Loose Cannon was so scared that he caused a scene so he could leave the section of the jail that Brick Baby was at.
Hey, that's what Loose Cannon just did.
That's good. Can we talk about that?
Wait, what happened?
Oh man, that's the crazy part. Loose Cannon sitting here lying online. His hand ain't broke. You know what I mean? I never was his celly. I don't know how the hell he talk about he moved me out the cell. Never moved me out the cell a day in their life unless it was blood and holes inside of body, man. Then when I find out he lying online, I tell him to come on here, come upstairs and get that good old ass. He caused a scene in the day room, man. The next day he out of here, man. I ain't gonna call it a roll up. I don't know, but we still right here, cool in the real gangland. The score is still right here, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, how you?
At this point, it feels like WWE, man. It feels like both sides is just making up whatever they can make up to make the other person look bad. And I believe it started with Loose Cannon told everybody that he kicked Brick Baby out the cell for the snitch allegations. And then he humbly and graciously allowed Brick Baby to come back to the cell, even though Brick is saying they were never cellmates. All right. So Loose Cannon called in, and Loose Cannon had a different story for why exactly he had to leave the section of the jail that Brick Baby is in. Loose Cannon would claim that Brick Baby is actually the one that reported him to the police that eventually got him kicked out of the section because he was a danger to Brick Baby.
Hello?
Yeah, what now? Okay, go ahead before the phone cut off. What you say again?
Brick Baby was on No Jumper saying how you ran from a fade from him.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, Jab. Hold on. Tell her what happened. Hey, TK. Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, so Brick Baby got on the phone and found out something about the interview Cannon did. They get into a little verbal argument in the day room. Niggas upstairs, niggas talked about it, went to the yard, talked about it, and everything was squashed. The very next day, me and Cannon get rolled up to the next floor, out of nowhere. So it's like, ain't no fade got offered, turn no fade down, niggas roll ourselves up, niggas must have told the police something because they got out of nowhere. Me and Cannon both get sent upstairs. We was Selly's downstairs. They called both our names, sent us up here.
So
Hang up.
I'm more amazed by Loose Cannon recruitment skills. How do Loose Cannon continue to have a set of dudes who was riding for him? When Loose Cannon was a free man, he had a set of really tough dudes. Now he's behind bars. He got another set of really tough dudes. And it feels like he's commanding them around. He's telling them what to do. He's telling them, hey, bro, speak. So he's like a kingpin right now in the jail. Shout out to Loose Cannon, bro. That's a way to adapt. Now, in regards to him and Brick Baby and who wrote up what, bro, listen, bro. To me, this is WWE, bro. Do I believe that Brick Baby told the police that he don't feel safe with Loose Cannon being there and it should roll him up? I don't, right? I don't. Do I believe that Loose Cannon wrote it up because he was scared to fight Brick Baby? I don't. I feel like this is just two dudes who was committed to making the other look as bad as possible.
Hey, CK. This nigga Brick said that we came up here because we rolled it up. Yeah, in fact, he's a goofy, super goofy, baby.
Loose Cannon is diabolical, bruh. Oh, yo, he's created enemies for Brick Baby, and we're watching it live, yo. Loose Cannon really despises Brick Baby. Brick Baby didn't say those other dudes rolled it up. He hinted towards Loose Cannon rolling it up, but Loose Cannon is telling those other dudes, yo, Brick is saying, bro, y'all rolled it up. We rolled it up. Is it true what's going on? Now, if you're in prison, you're usually in prison because you have impulse control issues. So if you're somebody who's in jail with impulse control issues, and you get told that somebody says something about you in the free world, you're not about to fact check it. You're not about to no, bro. You're about to move and act upon it as if that statement is true.
Mm-hmm.
Brick Baby is a real life goofy.
But why? I thought y'all squashed it. I thought everything was cool. All of a
It
sudden
was
now he's
just
running content.
yeah, he's trying to run content. That, what's his name? He was just asking, hey,
Yes.
hey, hey, wasn't Brick just telling me to contact him through the vent yesterday or the other day? Yeah, to talk to him. Like I don't know what's wrong with he goofy. If he come up here is yeah we good.
Cannon.
Yeah no if man I don't know why he playing games. That's goofy. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, that's the most goofiest thing ever.
Well, I don't understand it. I thought it was kind of interesting, especially because you honored and was like, listen, if you feel some type of way about the audio call, I'll have my wife take it down.
I'm not buying that Loose Cannon don't know why Bricc Baby is tripping. Loose Cannon is better at the internet than almost anyone that I know. So Loose Cannon understands that when you make a video saying that you kicked somebody out of the cell y'all shared together in jail, you made them pack up their stuff and leave the cell over allegations that you heard. It don't matter if you take that audio down, if you remove it, if you all it don't matter, bro. Once the public already got that audio, once that audio is already being shared and people is talking about how Loose Cannon kicked Bricc Baby out the cell, you're essentially like taking away like every gangster card or gangster privilege that Bricc Baby has, bro. All right? Because Bricc Baby cannot come out in the free world and pop it anymore if the narrative is out there that you kicked him out the cell. So Loose Cannon understands, bro, that taking the audio down doesn't really remedy that situation.
Brick
Sorry.
Baby is like 5'5". I'm 6 feet, 210. He's like 140. He's goofy.
That's not the point, Cannon. That's not the point. The point is he's trying to discredit everything, talking about y'all was not sellies, y'all never did this, he never had no paperwork from Big U, all this stuff. Now he's saying all this now that you're not there. Like, really?
Exactly.
You wasn't saying that
But
before. So that's why I put out an
exactly.
audio call this morning,
Uh huh.
state, with his own words coming out of his own mouth. Like,
Mhm.
boy, bye. Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah. Now he's stupid.
Like, real talk. Just crazy.
We up here programming
Mm-hmm.
with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
And
They
when you
not
and
coming
when you
up here
try
to
to
blow
do
up.
nice and do good by people and be cool, you didn't have to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like come on already. Like people are just weird. Like nah, we ain't got time for the weird shit. Sorry, we ain't got time for it. No more kumbaya. No more this.
Yeah. None of that.
All that
None of
gotta
that.
go out the window. Out the window, please. And if he went and says something to somebody, the night before or whatever, that should tell. That's telling right there. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did because he thought I was on something, so he got me and my celly rolled up. You get what I'm saying? Sent us to the ninth floor.
I guess that's the part that I don't understand because I've never been to jail. I've never had to roll up. But best believe if I go to jail today, bruh, I'm PCing up from the very beginning, bruh. I'm not going in no population. Y'all got it, homie. All right, I'll be a buster for the day. I'm not going into population. Not happening. Sorry. But is it this easy to roll somebody up in jail? Like, could you like tell the guards, hey, bruh, I'm scared of that person? And the guards would take them out? Is this how jail works? For y'all who has been in jail, let me know in the comment section, bro. Is this how jail works? Can you just tell the folks, hey, bro, I'm scared for my life. Roll this person up, right? Because listen, from my perspective, if it was that easy, I feel like a lot of other people would probably be doing it. Like, can you imagine 4 extra and like in his section in the dorm that he's currently in? Like, I would imagine there's a lot of people trying to get 4 extra kicked out that dorm because he's causing havoc. So if it's as easy as just telling somebody, "Hey, bro, I'm scared for my life," can we? Right? So that's what I don't understand. Now, getting him and his celly rolled up is even more confusing to me because what mayor will Bricc Baby have to get the celly removed as well? That's what I don't understand, to be honest, right? Now, Loose Cannon will continue. Now, this is where the story takes a very weird turn. Loose Cannon would say that him and Bricc Baby, his initial beef with Bricc Baby started not because of the audio where he came and said that he kicked Bricc Baby out the cell, not because of anything else that happened on the streets while they were free. Loose Cannon would claim that him and Bricc Baby beef started due to Bricc Baby link or closeness with a gay man in jail. Mind you, this is Loose Cannon perspective. I'm not co-signing this as the truth. I'm just telling you, Loose Cannon said this.
So at the
Mm.
end of the day, it's like this is where everybody's at anyway. So
You say
it
thank
is what
you,
it is.
thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Well, listen, on Sunday, we're going to have Little Dirk on there. We're going to talk it out. We're going to see what he got going or his head of space is at. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune into Sunday service on Sunday, this Sunday at 5 p.m. You know, y'all need to tune out all the nonsense. And, you know, it is what it is. We are here to entertain. Don't be mad that we're
And
doing
then
this.
yeah, and then the crazy part about it is Bricc Baby. We got into it because he was letting the trans do his hair and rub on his scalp and stuff.
Cannon,
And I said that.
Cannon. Why are you
That's why
saying
we
this?
got into it.
Don't Why are you
Dead
saying
homie.
this right now? Don't say that.
Hey, Dad.
These two dudes are in an Olympic race to make the other look as worse as possible, bro. Yo, they're just outdoing the other person, all right? Luz says he kicked Bricc Baby out the cell. Bricc claimed that he kicked Loose Cannon out the jail, all right? Now, Loose Cannon is coming back and claiming that no, Bricc snitched on him to get him out the jail. And now apparently Bricc Baby had a gay dude doing his hair and rubbing his scalp. Now, here's the thing, bruh. Like when you're in jail, you need somebody to do your hair. All right. That's just a fact. You need somebody to do your hair. Now, usually when that person is somebody of another sexual orientation, it's a no-go. It's an absolute no-go to have that person do your hair. Even though in the real world, like like every guy I know with dreads sit in the lap of a gay man for them to do their hair. That's just the thing, is not gay, right? You know, like you're no less a heterosexual man if you sit in the lap of a gay man and let him do your dreads. I mean, that's just what people with dreadlocks do, all right? Because who else is doing hair out here, right? So when you are doing it in the real world, well, then doing it in jail can't really be that much different, all right? Now, Loose Cannon, now I'm not sure if Loose Cannon and this dude already talked beforehand and they already told themselves, we're about to make Bricc Baby go viral, right, and look crazy. But Loose Cannon would call another dude to come on the phone, and that dude would co-sign what Loose Cannon said, and he would give his own explanation as to what happened with Bricc Baby and this alleged gay dude.
Oh my God.
Listen, bro. I got people. Come here, cuz.
Oh no. Oh
So
no. Not peanut
yeah,
butter brick. Oh
that's why I got into. Oh no, hey, C Cat, come here, cuz.
no. Oh
Look,
my God.
dead homies. This the homie from Harlem 30s, right? Hey, wasn't the punk doing stuff for Bricc, right? And hello?
Hello?
Yeah, look, Bricc, he had a lot of cats to ask for grease, right? But he wanted to go to ask the punk. You
Uh-huh.
know what I'm saying? He told me with his own mouth, right? The punk gave him the Google eyes and all that stuff. I'm like, why you don't go check that nigga? That nigga you don't get out like that. But I don't know, he different. He a different kind of breed type of nigga. You know what I mean?
Mm. So he had him doing his hair?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why me and Bricc got into it
Mm.
because though that's what he was saying. You get what
So
I'm saying?
so that's why he made a big thing about the audio call just to deflect from that?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I wasn't even gonna blast him on that.
Oh wow. Well,
Trying to he was staying hours in a cell with the punk.
oh my God.
And I said something about it. And
Bricc, you got 72 hours to respond back, man. You got 72 hours to answer to this, okay? The streets got questions, homie. Now, do I believe that Bricc Baby, all right, with the reputation he currently has, with what he's representing, with how famous he is, do I feel like Bricc Baby is going in jail and cosplaying as King Lil J from Chicago? I don't. All right. I don't feel like Bricc Baby is out there frolicking. All right. And buka-bukaing. All right. Gay men in jail. Bro, it's only been a month, bro. It's only been a month, bro. Now, again, if you tell me this in 5 years or in 10 years, after 5 years of no punani, I can maybe entertain the idea that maybe Bricc Baby, man, after 5 or 10 years, bruh, he got to do what he got to do. I'm not judging the homie, right? Like he's not homosexual because he chose to engage in something like that after 5 years. He's just horny, right? But after 1 month, if you do that to me, you are a homosexual, all right? After 1 month, if you engage in that, 1 month I can't excuse, bro. Because 1 month, all right, beating the turkey ain't get old yet, bruh. All right, beating the turkey for 1 month ain't get old yet, bruh. Now, beating a turkey for 5 straight years, now that can get old. So, yeah, I would say this. Bricc Baby, for now, I think he's in the clear. All right? But I guess I'll update you next time, man, on what's next on Dragon Ball Eagles, all right? Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys believe? Who do you believe? And if you're still watching, man, click on this video right here on my screen to find out why Kanye West is saying that this rapper tried to kill him after he said this during his Twitter rant. Click on this video right here to find out exactly who the rapper who tried to kill Kanye West is. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.